hold the wheel before you take it off.
Bruh. Yeah, she definitely needed this brake flush. You can't even see that whole lead.
Everything's torqued back down to Volkswagen spec of new ammeters. A couple. Alright, that's good. To replace the taillight bolt for some context, you literally have to take off the assembly. Bro, why is it falling out? God damn it.
Nice.
Alright, you guys, so today I'm gonna be doing some quick maintenance on this Volkswagen. The title of this video is probably gonna be somewhere in the lines of fixing my neighbor's Volkswagen. Basically what I'm gonna be doing is basic maintenance, quick service, like a tune-up, replacing the air filter, spark plugs, rear brakes, or brake flush, and some other stuff. So just wanted y'all to see it. This is the Volkswagen I've worked on previously. It's on the channel, it'll be right here. If you haven't already, go check that video out. I'm gonna try to get some better camera angles for what I'm doing, or like the POV of me working on it, because the last one, I didn't realize the camera was recording incorrectly, but this time I fixed it up, so now it should be recording way better. If you guys like this type of content, hit the like button and subscribe. The infamous Volkswagen sound, bro. Hearing this bring back so many not so good memories. Good and not good. But last time I worked on this car, I had like 94,000 or something, like 96, I don't remember. These are all 10 mils. Boom. Remove this. Just don't put it on any grounds or anything like that. And then this come out as one whole assembly. Just so I don't lose any of them, we'll just put a nut on top of it. Same thing on this one. Dog, I'm low-key glad I'm doing this job so I could show more mechanical stuff. Even though I got a whole video working on my car coming. Cars are cars, regardless. Some of them just might be different in terms of like how the manufacturer does stuff. Like all four of those are off now. It's disconnecting this coil pack. I believe this, you just pop the pin like that, and then you pull off the coil pack. There we go, one. Yeah, Volkswagen, their shit's usually pretty on there. All right, there we go. Ah, you gotta hear that crack. Come on, cylinder 4, come on. Attaboy. All right, there we go. There we go, attaboy. I'm gonna do each cylinder one by one, popping out this coil. Sometimes you gotta play with these ignition coils. Perfect, thank God this came out, this didn't get stuck. Make sure this is under. Yeah, it's under. And now we go ahead and loosen her up. And there goes cylinder 1 spark plug. She definitely needed the spark plugs. I'm gonna turn it in by hand the whole way. I'm not even gonna use the electric ratchet on it. Now I was just torquing it back to spec. Literally just, is this the one that turns and click? Yeah, that's it. That's it. And you take a look at it, peek a gander at it. Cylinder 1's done. Let's reinstall the coil. And pop the coil back in. Now it's cylinder 2. These are like torque to yield spark plugs. Yeah, if I remember correctly.
Nice.
There you go, you bastard. Thank God this didn't pop off in there. There goes cylinder 2 spark plug. And drop in cylinder 2. Basically did the same thing for each cylinder. Went ahead and replaced all the spark plugs, reinstalled the ignition coils, torquing back down everything to spec, and moved on. We're gonna go ahead and now replace the air filter. Straight T25 bolts all the way around. These don't come all the way out, they just literally just come out and stop. Need a little extendo for you, bud. All right. Since we're doing a tune-up, we're just gonna replace this bad boy anyways. It could just take it. I've seen cases where customers came to the dealership and the air filter looked like that one, and they still sold them an air filter. So I don't feel like I'm doing anybody wrong. Pop this one in. In you go, bud. So this is open. Let me go ahead and finish taking it out. The rear pads are off. Now I'm gonna compress the piston back. Luckily for me, this one's a manual handle one.
So what happened was I grabbed the wrong threaded direction for my set. I didn't realize I had the wrong one until I was trying to compress the caliper back in. I'm like, it shouldn't be taking this much force to go back in.
Nah, dog, I should be going this way to turn it in. There we go. There we go, dog. Your boy's rusty. I haven't did rear brakes in like the turn-in ones in a while, so I'm rusty. There we go. It's going in. I know it doesn't take that much effort to put it back in. I know it takes some effort, but it's not that much. As to where it wouldn't turn at all. Stay in the hole. There's a joke there somewhere. There we go. Re-greasing the slide pins. Some might say that's too much, but rather it has enough than a little. And she's sliding again. Wipe her off, same shit. Here's the new pads. Here's the old pads. Old, new. I put a little bit of brake grease right there. Once you compress the caliper, you should have no issue. So I'm gonna go ahead and reinstall the bolts and move on to the other side. I wanted to show y'all this little trick real quick. Use a flathead, just like a mini screwdriver. Put it in here like this and just push it down on the bottom and just pull it out. You don't have like a tool to take off the wheel bolt caps. Hold the wheel before you take it off, man. Bruh. I didn't mean to drop it. I'm on the ground, so we just gotta make do with what we can. It's alright. And basically did the same thing I did on the other side. I'm not gonna record this side just to save time, so. I'm about to do a brake flush on the Jetta.
Brake fluid right there. You guys see the condition of it? Yeah, she definitely needed this brake flush. You can't even see that whole leak. Probably the first time this car's getting a brake flush since she bought it.
Your boy's gonna take care of that. Let's go ahead and start it up real quick. Since I did the spark plugs, I gotta see. She's saying something's wrong with the rear tail light, and I gotta also get some pressure on the brake pedal. So let's hope for the best. Fingers crossed. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the ignition on first. The car should start. It's gonna start. It's not should. It's gonna start. Yep. Sounding better than before. Car started. Everything's sealed. This car sound wicked low key. I'm gonna go get a second hand to do the brake flush. I already got all the wheels off. Started up on jack stands. The rear brakes are done. Let me show y'all that. The rear brakes are done.
Y'all can see that brand new pads in that. If you're able to see the inner one.
New pads, new spark plugs, new air filter, brake flush, rear tail light, then I'll be done with this car. This one isn't coming on with these European vehicles that I've noticed since I was working. What I have noticed since I was working at Volkswagen, anytime a light go out, it tells you on the dash. So that's pretty cool, I guess. To replace the tail light on the Volkswagen Jetta, here's the bulbs. You literally have to take off the assembly. Here it is right here. And then here goes into there just to replace the bulb. You have to take off the whole assembly. Shout out to my boy, the Volkswagen master that got me through it. Yo, he laughing, bro. Broski a master of Volkswagen tech. He been with Volkswagen for years now, but there it go right there. That had to come off. So I just want to show y'all the quick process of replacing the bulb. The more you know, yo, because why all this just to replace one bulb? But you know what, whatever. I'm almost done through it. My boy right here is the master of Volkswagen. So he get me through it. He get me through it, y'all. I broke 2 clips trying to get off the taillights. It will work still, but there go the bulbs, the old one, replaced it with a brand new one. The taillight has, the brake light has 2 filament. The signal has 1 filament. All right, so everything's done on the Jetta.
Did the brake flush, you can see in it, clean fluid. I'll open it and show you guys. It's way better than how it was before. You see it?
Before you couldn't see the fluid, now you're able to see the fluid. Only thing left to do is now just go take it on test track. Brake pedal's firm, no air in the system. The light that was on the dash is gone. Just make sure all the lights are working. This light right there is working. The brake light's working. To show you guys that the tail light is fixed, look right there in the, I'm gonna pop it in neutral real quick. I step on the brake light, you see that one right there come on by the garbage can. So success, boys. The taillight is fixed. We're now on the test drive just to make sure everything's good. We roll the windows up. This thing might need a window regulator motor or the switches. Alright, boom. Everything sounds good so far. We don't hear any noise. Y'all are my witness. I'll drive on the back street real quick just to make sure. Come on, bro. Go up. Volkswagen problems, bro. To refresh what we did brake flush, spark plugs, rear brakes, and a rear taillight bulb, which took forever. But the brake flush took a little bit longer. I'm making sure this pedal isn't spongy. I'm able to stop. I'm gonna go on the back street and give it a couple stops just to make sure. The infamous Volkswagen noises. Beep, boop, beep, boop. Alright, nobody's coming straight. Actually, wait, this seems like a guy. Alright, he ain't coming straight. Make sure y'all hear outside so I'm not like making it. We're not hearing any noise. We don't hear any. There's no noise on in the vehicle right now. Let me drive it here, give it a couple of stops just to make sure the brakes grab. If you need a panic stop. Nobody's behind me. I checked my rear view before I did that. Alright, these guys are probably like, what the fuck? Basically treating like a customer's car. Even though it is my customer car. It's not a dealership customer car, so yeah. We don't hear any noises. And give it one stop again, one nice stop. Alright, we don't hear anything, so I'm gonna say we all good. The light's no longer on the dash. It doesn't seem like the car's misfiring. The car is running just fine. 100,428. Just basically took it on like a 2-mile test drive. We're not hearing anything. Yeah, everything's chilling. I don't hear no weird noises. Car picks up lovely. I'm gonna drive around the block one more time just to make sure. Car is performing like it should. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do me the favor, hit the like button, subscribe if you like the channel, like what I've been posting and want to subscribe, go ahead and hit subscribe. Besides that, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Hey guys, welcome back to one of my videos.